How's she do? All right, looks like we're going. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our monthly MMO Hangout, our meetup. This is our second month with the Venerable Eve online. And it is very exciting because Hunter, if you can see here on the stream, has created a whole entire base to mine from... So what is this base for? Because there's a huge chunk of moon right here, if you can all see it, folks. That's being... It looks like tethered by this base here.
So this is a refinery, and it's a moon refinery to be more specific. And what it does is you anchor it around an available moon that allows you to anchor it there, and you can set a schedule to knock out a huge chunk of it, and then it tractor beams it to the station, and then you have to shoot at it to break it up into essentially an asteroid field. And then, yeah. The great news is we've invited a whole bunch of locals that are our local friends here. And they're going to help us mine the fuck out of this thing. So I'm pretty excited about it. You all should be too. And we're gonna have a really good time. If you keep your eyes on the chunk, we're gonna get this minefield going. So
okay. Oh, good.
Let me count this down real quick.
I can actually look at it. I can actually select it and look at it, which is nice. So that's good. No, Harry, you can't mine with me. You don't have thumbs. Okay.
Keep an eye.
Looking, looking, looking.
See the gun charging up? It's about to shoot at it.
Oh boy. Oh, geez. Trying to get the best angle. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh, and now I see the mining overview change. Now there's 1 billion asteroids over here. Oh, wow. Look at that. So do we just start heading for these asteroids and start mining the hell out of them? All right.
That's what I do.
All right. I am doing that. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Wow, yeah. That was... Wow. Good morning, Bob, over on YouTube. Wait, I want to look at my ship. There we go. All right.
And Blood Raiders show up.
What? Oh,
Blood Raiders.
Oh, crap. I'm not too worried about that. Let's launch some drones just in case. Oh yeah, I see. They're actually right near the asteroids too. Shavani Johnson wants to join us in game. Where are we? If he wants to join us. Oh wait, we're in where are we? We're in Amata. If you can see on the stream, we're on Amata. I am ATA. If you would like to join us, yeah, please just head on in. We already have a lot of people in this fleet, a lot of players at least. That's pretty great. All right. Whoa. Someone else's adventure. So this is the mining ship I'm using, folks. It's a Venture. It's kind of interesting because it has very little cargo space, but it has a huge ore hold. Ore hold. Morning, Cooper. How you doing? Star-Lord is in Coma. Yeah, we're in Amata. Star-Lord, it's 2 jumps over. How we doing here? Okay. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Folks, I'm also using this to test. I'm also testing a new router that I was sent. I didn't think I would be sent this router, but it's like a $300 Netgear router. It's called the Nighthawk XR500. It's like really new. They sent me one. And so I've been testing it with streams like this one. And so far it has made my connection much more stable. Which is really impressive. Like the other night on the podcast, on a Tuesday night, we did not have one dropped frame, which is the first time I think that might have ever happened. Oh, David. Spectrum is David. Okay. He's the Mega Wars guy. Yeah, I know David. Okay. I'm still like many kilometers away from these asteroids. Are you guys already out there? Oh my god, these guys are already out there.
They are indeed, Brian. They are indeed.
I'm moving so slowly. I feel like I'm so behind. And I can't lock onto anything yet. Why does this one asteroid have a different icon than the other asteroid? This Brimful Sylvite doesn't look any different. Whatever. Why can't I mine it?
You gotta lock it.
I did. You can't activate this module because it's offline. What? Okay, well, put it online.
You might have to go and dock back up and reactivate it.
Oh my god, I don't have enough power for this mining laser. What?
What other modules do you have on there?
Let me turn off the salvager.
Yeah, you don't need the salvager. And you might not even need some of the shield stuff, to be honest with you.
Okay, let me see if I can put these off. Alright, let me see if I can put that online. Okay, good. Okay, I can only put one online. Let me turn off the damage control here. Darn. Oh, I have to wait for the capacitor to charge back up. Interesting.
Yeah. If you need to, you can like warp away and then warp back and dock and then... Fuck this, I need to warp away and then warp back.
Okay. And once my capacitor reaches 95, I will jump back. I will be able to power this second miner. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see how. So let's say once I fill up this ore hold of mine, what would you like me to do with it?
When you're ready, you let me know, and then we'll eject it, and I'll tractor it up, and then we'll pull it back in.
Okay, what are you flying? An orca?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm flying an orca and a Hulk.
Oh. See if I can see you. Are you not here right now? Did you warp out?
I had to warp away and
okay.
Back.
That's why I can't see you. Okay. Now, is the purpose of this to refine this and make money, or to make equipment, or just for shits and giggles?
We'll be refining a good chunk of it, mainly for manufacturing.
Cool. Oh, coffee. Thank you, honey. Oh, shit, that's great. Thank you. Thank God, yeah. How many ships are around here? Okay, let's see. We have a lot of people doing this. Whoa, there are a lot of people down near the refinery. I wonder if they're new just to the area. Ah, there you are. I see your orca. Coming in now. Coming in hot. One thing I'm consistently impressed by, and I don't think I've seen an operation this big, is how well this game, because it's a single service, just handles the one shared universe thing so well.
You're going to want to stir this regularly.
Okay.
Because it's got spices in it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Like, this is one thing I wish Elite tried to do. And Star Citizen is not going to do this either because they rely more on instancing. And the instancing in Elite is just not great. So to see, like, we got about a dozen players here. And they're all flying around in real time, doing all their thing. And let's see, how many players? And the game itself has about 36,000 some players just playing at once. That's just really impressive, from a technical standpoint. Well, yes, Jack, I mean, it is done by system, sure, but still, like, this is a huge system. Like, it's a whole solar system. It's not like Elite where we're doing, like, we have to wing up and then hopefully we'll be in the same system because we've nav locked each other unless we haven't, and then, like, if we jump to the same fucking one place, we might not see each other because we're in different, instances of that same place. I find that infuriating. Coming from Jumpgate especially, where it was all, again, like this, one shared universe, just infuriating. Look at all this crap going on. There are ships and drones. Let's look at your orca.
All right, when you are ready and you feel like you have a full ore hold, let me know and jettison it.
Okie doke. I'm about 25% full, so it'll take a little bit. Now the orca is something you really need to train up for. It's serious business, isn't it?
It's an industrial command chip, so yes.
Let me see if I have anywhere near the requirements. Oh, I've got some of them. Wow. No, actually, I don't have any of them. I have very few of them, actually. I'm looking at this the wrong way. Out of, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 8 skills you need for this ship, I've got 2. Right. Yes, Spectrum. It is an instance, as Jack pointed out, and that's what I was going with. Is like this whole system is a shared space that we can all be in at the same time. It's an instance, but we don't have to link up or wing up or any of that nonsense to all be in the same space. I mean, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About a dozen players just hanging out here. And that's just real.
I'm here.
I'm not sure what Jack's on about.
Hey,
No,
it's me, Dave.
Hi, Dave. No, Jack is saying, like, other games could do this same thing Eve is doing if they did it from the beginning.
Yes. Yeah, that's correct.
Which is he's totally right.
Yeah. And in Mega Wars, it's all one big universe too, but I've done it by distance versus location. So the server keeps everybody into buckets, which is basically the same thing.
Sorry, you're already on the sales pitch. That's great.
Oh, I wasn't selling. I would just.
I know.
that-
I'm just messing with you.
Sorry, I'm not selling. Please don't think I'm doing
No,
that.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Folks, David
I'm
here.
talking as a developer.
David here runs a game called Mega Wars, which is another MMO that we're actually going to be diddling with and have on the podcast in a few weeks. So that'll be fun. But we're happy to.
Fucking Huron.
The what? The boo boo?
Neutrals.
Yeah,
What-
well,
what-
I think that what Eve has done is absolutely fabulous. Personally, the way that they did it, and especially you have to remember that they did this back 15 years ago when technology wasn't even close to what it is now.
Right.
So basically, they built cloud servers. So whenever you do a jump, you're jumping into a instance, and that's what's taking place. Even though you see it, doing things on the screen, it's putting you into that instance. But when they have 10,000 ships or 1,000 ships, I should say 1,000 ships inside a zone, what it's doing is absolutely incredible. Considering, first off, that it's PHP code, it's not even C++, or that was my understanding that most of this was written in PHP. So it's
Wow.
an interpreted language versus compiled. So
Wow. Yeah, I'm just consistently impressed with how much is going on in this game. And,
it's beautiful.
And now that they've have, especially for someone like me, now that they have the agency, it just makes it even that much better. Folks, I played EVE Online a long time ago, like 7 years ago, and eventually I just sat there staring at it going, what do I do next? I have no idea. And I just stopped, because it's such an amazingly huge, thousands of systems with every system as a thing and whatnot. It's just insane. Like, how do you find things to do? But what got me back into the game, and I mentioned this last time, but I want to mention it again because it's so important, is this thing, the agency that I have on the screen here. This is basically a local to-do list of things in your area. Like, right now they have this big game event going on called the Guardians Gala, and there is a Guardians site in this system. There's an Epic Arc you can't do yet, but you could if you wanted to. There's Resource Wars. There's a Pirate Stronghold a few systems away. There's some factional warfare going on. There's a signature in this system, and a security agent 2 jumps away. So it's this amazingly dynamically created to-do list just for you, and you can filter it for combat, for mining, for agents. It's really just an amazing tool for someone like me who prefers to do PvE and just wants to explore the universe and see the adventure that's out there and not play I don't want to shoot other players. That's not my thing.
That's kind of cool, because when I did it too, you always had to go to a station.
Yeah.
So you're always going back to the station.
Exactly.
And then once you're at the station, then you had to go through the agency. You had all these things you had to do, and then you would come out of the agency and you're going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I haven't seen that. That is a new feature.
Yeah, they just added it with their last big expansion, and this is what got me back in. And it's really just, I use it nonstop. Like, almost every day I log in and I'm like, oh, there's a signature. I'll go scan it down and see what it is. Oh, it's a site. I'll see if I can fight it. No, I can't fight it. Run away. I'm still, a relatively new player. Well, I'm playing with a relatively new character. But yeah, it's just amazing tool that you always have on hand. And it's also geared to you. Like, there are these things, was it an escalation? Right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you start an escalation, like, how would you have found that before the agency? Was that a thing before the agency? Even?
No, I don't think it was. It wasn't a long time ago.
Well, escalations aren't necessarily new, but the way in which you interact with them is easier than it was before.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure, and the agency is what makes it easier. I'm guessing, right? Because like you load up the agency, oh, there it is. It's just
Yeah, it's really easy to see.
so I just got a contract. What is this?
Look at it first. What's it say?
It's an item exchange.
From
Jack Dumas wants to.
Jack from Jack in our community. Jack.
He wants to give me a particle bore combat mining laser. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess they're going to be. Oh, they're going to be at the refinery. Should I switch out these modules? Hang on. You sent me a mail, too. Like, I'm wondering if... Let me see if I can even use these things. Oh, I can. Okay. Thank you, Jack. I'm not sure if these are better than the Miner 2s I have now. Or no, the Gaussian scoped mining laser. Let's see. Optimal range 11. Attack level 1. These are it's pretty much about the same, I think. Well, hang on. Oh, compare. There we go. That's handy. Oh, that's a nice tool, the compare tool. That's show info. Oh wait, never used this. Okay. Oh, interesting.
Yep, the rock that we were mining is gone.
Huh. Wow. This compare tool is neat. I've never used it before, but you can compare multiple pieces of equipment to see what's better. Like the particle bore thing that Jack just sent me has a slightly smaller range but uses less CPU. That's fascinating.
That's a nice tool because before you had what you end up doing. I used to use paper. Write down. Okay, this. And then you got to swap to the other one because my memory is not long enough. I have the memory, the memory of an ant. Okay, so I would have to sit there and swap back and forth, going, okay, so this is this. Oh, that's that. And that's kind of nice. They've really improved it. I mean, here again, you think about how many developers they've got for how many years.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of. Yes, they've done other things along the way, but to have a team like that for so long is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out who this Huron is.
So Hunter, do I just eject?
Where are you?
I'm about 9 clicks from you.
Yeah, go ahead and eject it.
Okay, I am jettisoning. Wonder who all these people are that are hanging out near the refinery. Oh, are those drones? Infiltrators? Those are drones. Infiltrator acolyte. Infiltrator acolyte. Oh, we got some blood reavers coming in. Oh boy. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay, hang on.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna tell my drones to. I love drone usage. I love drone usage in this game. I love drone usage in this game. By the way, it just makes me so happy. That you can have like a small carrier. Wow, were those all your drones that just swarmed the thing and killed it? Hunter?
Yes.
That's amazing. Okay. I don't know how much ore this one asteroid has in it, but it's still going. So what was that big ping that I just saw? Were those drones? Were those like scanning drones? Do you see what I'm talking about? There was like a big ping. It looked like they look like those those probes. They look like scanning probes.
I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
I'm super focused on a lot of shit.
I apologize. What are you focused on?
This is a big op, dude. I'm the command ship, so I'm trying to give boosts. I'm running 4 accounts right now, so that's also another problem.
I don't know if I could do that. That's amazing. Yeah, folks, Hunter posted a picture of his setup earlier in the Eve chat channel, and he has 6 monitors, which is amazing on its own. How many video cards do you have to power that many monitors? 2? Do you have 2?
Well, I have 4 monitors powered by 1, and then the other monitor is hooked up to my laptop running an account, and then the top left monitor is hooked up to my media server.
Oh, I see. Okay. So wait, 1 video card can power 4 monitors?
Yes.
Holy garbage.
Yeah, I have one too.
Holy garbage.
I've got a 4 gig video card. It's an NVIDIA 960, and I'm running 4 monitors off of it.
Damn.
And one of them is 4K, which is my middle one.
Damn. I can't wait to upgrade later this year. I'm just running 2, and that feels like a lot.
Skill training completed.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I'm a developer. I've got one that's got email most of the time. I've got one that's watching streams. You're on the top monitor right now. I've got a left monitor that I basically use to search stuff with, and then my 4K is technically 4 monitors in and of itself, but I've got it open to full right now. So yeah, if you do anything serious, you get a tree. I've got a tree. Let me see if I can find a picture. I'll put it.
Yeah, put it in the Eve chat. Yeah, I don't have that much room, so I don't even know if I could add like a 3rd one somewhere.
Well, a tree is what makes it nice. They're about $150. So let me get a picture of my tree.
Is it something you mount to the desk or the wall, or like how does
Yeah,
it...
well, yeah, it's basically, it has a 30-pound plate on the bottom, and then coming off of that is about a 2-inch diameter pole. And then off of that pole, you mount a horizontal arc piece, and then you put a monitor on both sides of that, and then one in the center, and then the pole goes up, and then you can put another row of monitors. But what's nice about it is you've got monitors, and there's room underneath except in the middle. So, it makes it very nice. Let me see if I can find that picture.
Huh. I'm probably gonna have to still stick with 2. Because that's pretty much, I mean, I'm running this thing on an IKEA desk in an apartment, so my options are fairly limited.
Yeah, it'd probably You'd probably turn your monitor or your desk over. Oh, here we go. There it is. Send.
Oh, we got about 10 million in ore.
Holy garbage.
It's not garbage, it's ore.
Okay. Okay, there it is. It's in the Eve chat, so you can see what my setup looks like.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do not have the room for that.
Now you
sadly.
see what I'm saying about the pole going
I do
up
see
the
it,
center?
though. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I do see.
Okay.
Is that mounted to... What is that pole mounted to? Is it the floor? Is it the
If you
desk?
look just below the keyboard, there's a big metal plate there.
Oh, I see it. I
So
see
that
it.
plate is about 30 pounds.
Oh, for fuck.
So that keeps
Oh.
everything balanced.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that with my current setup. Oh, well, that's fine. Even if I could do that, the microphone where this big Yeti is would like block that monitor above the main monitor, so it's like my options are really limited. So I don't think I could even do that. I should probably.
Yeah, but see, I've got streams going, and also the way this works is you don't have to put the ones on the right or left side. I can get another row across the top, so I could run 6 if I wanted to.
Is that what you have, Hunter? Do you have something similar to this for your setup?
Yeah, it's similar, yeah. You have to go to like custom shops to get that shit too. It's kind of funny.
Oh,
No,
really?
I actually got mine on eBay. They're $150. Just boom, done. Let me get a link.
Well, I mean, like, I had to go to like a place that specifically sold this. Like, I couldn't just go to like any regular old computer store. Like, I had to find a specific computer place that was selling like the ones that I needed. Because how big are your monitors? I'm sorry, I'm like 5 different attention. So you've got how big's the middle one?
My middle one's a 42, 36.
Damn.
It's a 36. Yeah.
Damn.
This tree stand I have will, and the ones on the right and the left are 24-inch monitors.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I've got 327 inches across the middle.
Yeah, if you scroll, I don't know if you saw that setup, David.
It's just the way in which the arms were designed, more or less.
Yeah, I wish I had that much space. That's really awesome. I don't. It took me a while just to get from one monitor to 2, so I'll probably upgrade to a 3rd monitor once we move into a house. If we ever move into a house. Because it's expensive out here.
Yeah, we gave up. We're going to Florida. I'm waiting for final approval. So
Oh, really?
We ended up. Yeah, we've lived out in California most of our lives, but just can't afford it anymore. So I'm headed to Florida. So before I go, you and I should go share food.
Okay. When are you going?
I leave the March 29th.
Oh.
Is the current plan. But I just posted a link. It's $149 Amazon Prime. But it holds up to 6 28-inch monitors.
Oh my dear Lord. Look at that
Yes.
thing. Yeah, I would not be
Now,
able-
they have to have that flat
We have-
amount in the back.
We have mined 22.9 million isk worth of ore.
Wow.
Yeah, moon mining yields a lot.
And there's still so many asteroids. Oh my
There are.
god. How many fucking asteroids? There's like
This chunk that we pulled should boost our yield around about 1.2 billion isk.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Hey Ben. Over on Twitch. So, new application from Matthias. Oh, is that a corporation application? Oh. Do you know this person, Hunter?
So I'm cautiously considering it.
Well, he's been a member for 3 years and 9 days. He's been in 3 corporations. I don't know, Ben. We're not on my end. We're having no dropped frames or anything. So if it's buffering, it might be on your end. I'm sorry, but yeah, we are in the green over here. Thanks to the new Nighthawk gaming router from Netgear. Netgear, get your network connection in gear. I don't know.
The Nighthawk is a nice piece of equipment. I've got one, but mine's several years old. So
Yeah, they just sent me this one.
oh, nice.
Yeah, like I was telling the others, they sent out surveys to like streamers, and they're like, "Hey, do you want fill out the survey? Maybe we'll send you a router." I'm like, "Why not?" And they did. Like, oh gosh. They also sent me a Switch that I haven't hooked up yet.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm really excited about is Spectrum's coming out here today to look at my line because I've been dropping packets, and they're going to investigate that. I'm so excited that they might fix it.
Yeah, if we could go for more of this brimful Sylvite ore.
Brimful Sylvite?
That is yielding us a lot of ISK right
Okay,
now.
I will stop this one asteroid and head for that other one. Brimful. Yeah, there's 140 clicks from me.
Well, I got a couple of guys around one over here, just so you can kind of see where I'm at.
I think I'm heading to where you are. Now, why does this one asteroid have a different icon than the... Oh, I see. Ubiquitous moon asteroids. Interesting. Okay, so let's... So I'm heading for this brimful... Whatever. There aren't a lot of these brimful asteroids. There's 1, 2... There's only 2? 3.
Yeah, there's a bunch
4.
more. Your scan range is limited because of how small your ship is.
Oh. Well, I can see out to at least 100 clicks, and there's, look, and there's a bunch of Sylvite ones out there too. Harry, what are you doing? Are you trying to attack your reflection in the mirror, you weirdo? Oh my god, I think that's what my cat's doing.
Cats are a joy, aren't they?
They really are.
Cats are a trip.
They really are. I love them. I love them to death. Such weirdos. All right, brimful Sylvite. I'm gonna. I just passed you, Hunter. I'm gonna dump what I have.
See it cruising. Look at you. Just dump it anywhere. My tractor beams can go long range.
And I'm just gonna dump it right here. And there you go. And I'm gonna start doing this. Wow, that is a big one. That is a big one. That is a big one.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go get McDonald's breakfast. Hot cakes and sausage.
That's terrible,
Yeah,
but I'm jealous.
Yeah, I know it is bad. I probably shouldn't do it, but it's our one little. It costs us $15 to go get hot cakes and sausage and a deluxe breakfast, and then we split it because then we both get eggs and pancakes and bacon and all of that, and then get iced coffee and a large coffee, and it's $14. I mean, it's not that bad.
That's
So
not bad.
I'll be back in a little bit,
Okey-doke.
gentlemen.
I don't remember the last.
And you are scratching my Eve itch.
Oh,
So
good. Oh,
I
good.
may end up spending $14 and join you guys later. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
You can do an alpha account, just FYI.
Yeah, just FYI.
Yeah,
You
but
can
I've got all the stuff already. I mean, I've
Yeah.
got big
Well,
freighters and everything else.
Throw
I mean,
money at your screen and call it a day.
I know. But I've got to get some things finished right now.
I
I
think
have
Brian
to
just
say
bumped
no.
me.
I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the radial menu. I always I accidentally hit that like all the time.
All right. I'll see you cats later.
Okay,
All
doke.
right.
Yeah. Hey, honey.
Hello.
Yeah, 40 minutes in and not one dropped frame. That is amazing.
Well, does that mean they're already fixing it?
No, it means this router is doing
Oh.
it's doing a great job of stabilizing the internet connection.
Have you written a review for it?
Not, I'm going to. I've been taking screenshots, but did I tell you I found this thing where you can prioritize which device gets more bandwidth over other devices,
No.
and so I gave the my PC here more bandwidth than all the other devices,
Oh, wow.
and yeah, so far it's been just utterly fantastic.
That's cool.
That's what you get for a $300 router.
I should hope so.
Again, folks, the Nighthawk Model XR500 gaming router. Available on Amazon or wherever fine routers are sold. I mean, they sent me one for
Jesus, Brian.
To be fair, that's where crap routers are.
they sent me one for free. I mean, I gotta sell it, you know. I really need to start making more fake ads for the podcast. We got to come up with some.
Like the duct tape cancel.
Yeah, the duct tape cancel. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Exactly. The National Society of English Majors?
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Or the ketchup board of ketchup something.
Ketchup Advisory Board?
Yeah.
47 million is in ore.
Ooh.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, another thing that really impresses me about this game technically is how, like, not only how pretty it is, but how smooth it runs. I'm running it in a window, and my computer's on the old side. I could zoom out.
This thing can run on a potato.
Yeah, and I could zoom out with no problem and see, like, dozens and dozens of objects and move the camera around, and there's no stuttering whatsoever, and blah, blah, blah. It's just so... This is your fault, Hunter. This is all your fault.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Yeah. That was probably my best get from my thrift store Odyssey last weekend was a huge Maui figure for like $5. It's like a foot tall. I'm like, I have to have that. It's fucking Maui. Now I just need a Kakamora. Shut up.
What?
Both you and Nicole, you're fucking children.
You said caca.
Yes, yes I
Brian,
did.
Brian, I want you to go to the bathroom, take all your clothes off, and just look in the mirror.
Did you say it was your duty to get a cacamore?
Oh,
Think
no.
you'll figure it out.
No, it is not my... Nicole said, is it my duty to get a Kakamora? Oh. You teach...
Nicole just say duty.
Yeah, she said duty. She teaches children, though, so
I
I'm
get
not...
all my humor from them.
Oh, she gets all her humor from these... From first
My
through...
joke sounds like a fourth grader.
Kindergarten through fifth graders, yes.
As far as Jim's not here, he's been like all about the mining, and he hasn't even been here.
Yeah, that is surprising. He's been fairly obsessive about this game. Like, holy crap, which is great. But
Like, I think he like finally cracked the code as to what it was that was like bugging him about it.
oh,
Like once he figured out what it was that bugged him, I think he was like, "I got this. Hold my beer."
and it was kind of frustrating for me because I was watching him struggle, and I'm like, they've made it so much easier. But I mean, I'm glad it finally clicked with him. But they really, folks, if you've heard stories about how difficult Eve is, and how challenging it is to get into. It's Excel in space.
It's true.
It's
all of it.
Thank you, Han. No, it is. I mean, there is a curve. There is a learning curve, but at the same time, I hadn't played in years. I'd forgotten everything, and the new player experience is so much better. Who's this? I don't know who this is. Okay, someone just invited me into a conversation. I don't know who they are. Twigleted. Hello. So yeah, it's a lot easier to get into this than it used to be. They have a thing called opportunities now that kind of tells you, kind of guides you, but they also have tutorial quests and whatnot that takes you on all these different career paths like mining and combat and whatnot. Hang on. This gentleman's asking if, oh, he's from the Gamers with Jobs. By the way, folks, if you haven't gone to Gamers with Jobs, it's one of the nicest forums on the internet. They are amazing. I've been there for a decade and a half, and they're really great. So, all this guy had to say is with Gamers with Jobs. I'm like, oh, yes, you're a friend. But yeah, folks, you can play EVE for free now with their new Alpha Clone program, and it has gotten a lot easier to jump in and try it out. They have not only guided opportunities, but, you know, tutorial quests for different careers, and it's just a really, once you get into it and see not only what a vibrant and amazing universe it is, it's just this amazing adventure finder. Like, you don't even need to use the agency. You'll just, like, say you open the probe scanner. Oh, there's a cosmic signature. I wonder what that's going to be. I'm going to scan it down. Oh, it's a data site. I'm going to go get a few million in ISK, trying to do a mini game, hacking into some things, and all done in real time with other people around. It's just, and I'm not even an MMO person traditionally, and I'm really enjoying this because it's just so varied. And EVE is going to come up a lot on our next podcast because the more I play, we're going to be talking about what bugs us about Elite Dangerous on Tuesday
While playing Elite Dangerous,
and Star-Lord's coming.
Star-Lord, man.
What are you doing with missiles? Okay. Oh wait, that asteroid disappeared.
Gone.
All right, what are we looking for?
Hold tight. Scanning. I just love scanning for life forms.
Little life forms.
All right, there's one about 97 kilometers away. Jesus, it's at the bottom of the belt, and we're gonna go for that.
Which one am I going to?
Set your right click on my dude and say keep at 1,000 kilometers or 1,000 meters or whatever.
Oh,
right
okay.
click on the orca, my orca. There's orca.
Got it. Yeah. So keep at 1,000 meters. And it's gonna follow you. Oh, awesome. Okay, great. That's handy. That makes going to the same place easy. But
There's
yeah,
gonna be a little train of us going down there.
folks, we got ourselves a convoy. Pigpen, this is Rubber Duck.
Actually, I tell you what. Set your guys to follow Tank instead.
Tank Midge in the Hulk. Okie doke. I'm on it. But another great thing about this game is you can just do mining and stuff, and like listen to podcasts and listen to music. It's even though it can be an intense game, it can also be a really low key, relaxing game. And you could like do a couple of missions and feel like you accomplished something, you know. So it's really great for long or short sessions, I feel. So Ben on Twitch asked, is the next podcast episode just Jim yelling into the mic for an hour?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. But what we were saying is we're going to be talking about Elite Dangerous, and the more I play this game and the more I see, and they have, to be fair to Elite, this has been running for over a decade, so they have a lot more, learning and whatnot on their hands. But at the same time, like Elite could have looked at this, and see, like, what are they doing right? But no, they're like, we have to copy the 1982 Elite experience for the modern era. It's a ship simulator. And that's it. And 1982, just flying a ship in first person was woo! And now, not so much. Oh, wow, look at this little formation of Ventures here. Flying behind the
Hulk.
Flying behind the Hulk.
Hulk smash rock. Of course, Hulk is bouncing off rock.
Hulk like raging fire.
Thor like smoldering fire.
Did you see Black Panther yet?
No, but my wife went and saw it yesterday. She said it was pretty good.
Yeah, we saw it last night.
She went with a friend of hers.
We saw it last night as well. It's amazing. It's amazing. It doesn't beat Winter Soldier for me, but it's up there.
Winter Soldier was all right. I think Thor Ragnarok is probably my favorite so far.
I can't blame you on that one.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is my favorite so far. But,
yeah, that one was special.
Thor Ragnarok, I would say, is of the other ones is my favorite.
That's fair. Yeah, it's definitely got that Flash Gordon vibe that is just so appealing.
Docking request denied. Why?
Are you trying to dock with something?
I'm unable to dock at the station for another 30 seconds because of my weapons timer. What?
Something to do with your drones, I guess, maybe? It's a neat little formation.
I think it has something to do with my my boosts. My boosts act as an aggression timer. That's weird.
That is weird.
I'm getting closer to this thing.
Should I dump the ore I have now, or should I wait till I'm full?
No, hold.
Okay.
Hold it until the orca comes back. My orca comes back.
Oh, I didn't even realize the orca had left. Who's this other orca? Dread Sergeant?
That's another local friend.
Oh, okay. I think my other character, the one I played several years ago, had an orca. I think I traded him up for an orca. I'm having more fun I'm having more fun having started a new character, because trying to jump into that other character and had no idea what he was like. Why was he flying a Drake 7 years ago? Yeah. It's more fun to start from the bottom.
Okay, wait a second. What the fuck? Oh, we've got a neutral.
Oh, Shav Kendar? What does that mean? What do you FC? What do FC? What does that mean?
FC, what do? It's asking the fleet commander, what do we do?
Oh, I see. Oh, it's like a whole nother language. see, so join. Oh, um, JW jobs. Cool. So do we think this Chev Kendar person is a problem? Oh,
It's just a single venture. He's not going to be able to mine much.
right. Oh, this little formation's getting really close. Like super close to each other. Like scraping paint. I guess collisions aren't really a thing.
They are.
And do you see what's on my stream here? Oh, I wonder if that's that Chevany person from YouTube.
All right, see this rock right in front of me?
Hang on. Ah, yes, the Brimful Sylvite, about 17 kilometers away. Is that the one we're going to be? Is that the one we're going to be licking? Apparently so.
So, in other news, Bry,
Yeah.
we got ourselves another player structure we're going to be putting up soon.
What?
Yep, and it's gonna be producing capital ships.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I did a thing. Whether that's a good thing, I don't know.
What's this thing? Oh, whoop. Sorry. Oh, that's a big mighty beam coming from the Hulk there.
Yes.
The tank, yeah.
Well, basically, we got ourselves a station that we're going to be putting up, and it. Sorry, I am multitasking like a motherfucker. So essentially, what it's going to do is we have a station that we're going to put up. It's going to be producing capital ships. I already have all of the parts and components and a blueprint to build a Galente carrier.
Oh wow.
So, as soon as I get this thing set up, I'm going to be building a Galente carrier. Now, the capital ships can only be in low sec and in null sec, so we have a staging area with some of our friendlies around here where we'll be putting it all.
Oh my god. And what are we going to be doing with these things?
Capital ships?
Yeah.
You ask what we'll be doing with capital ships?
We'll be fighting other corporations. We'll be missioning. I mean, oh, we got bad guys. Or one bad guy. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So here's the great thing about this game, Brian. You're gonna love
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
That neutral
Yeah. Chev.
just joined our fleet op
Okay.
and is agreeing to pay our tax.
Oh, wow. I wonder if it's this Chevany Johnson person from YouTube that said they were going to be joining
Might
us.
be. Might be.
Kind of.
But regardless,
That's pretty great.
this game's awesome like that.
And then now they are in our fleet. Oh yeah, they totally are. That's awesome. Yeah, that's another thing.
All right.
What? No.
No, I'm just saying. All right.
No. Stupid. Did not mean to. I gotta find a way to turn that stupid radial menu off. Just keep accidentally making it happen. No, I'm enjoying the fact that you can play this solo, which I do a lot, or you can like play with some other people. It's pretty great. Okay. Oh, I'm almost full. You ready to
Yeah, go ahead and eject.
Okay. Wow, 3.5 million just from this load.
Load.
All right, ejected. Yeah, because I keep trying to move the camera around, but I forget if I'm moving the cursor over a thing, that stupid radial menu comes up, and I like accidentally like orbited 3 million kilometers. It's like, oh god. Okay, we got. Do you know who Spanglin is? Because they're up in the Eve Online chat room, the voice chat. Not sure who that is.
Wow, look at that. There's
There's
a
what?
fucking moon mining ledger tool. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
A moon mining ledger. Like a fucking... Man, we industry as fuck up in here, dude. This is awesome.
What's a moon mining ledger? What does that even mean?
Like a ledger. You know what a ledger is? Like an account ledger, like
Oh, just for mining moons?
for
Wow.
moon ore.
Oh, jeez.
I can actually keep track of who's mined what, the estimated price, and make sure that people are taxed properly.
Oh, wow. That's pretty great. So all of us who contributed to this are going to be making some money.
Maybe. Just depends. Most of this is going towards corp goals, so like group collective goals.
Oh, I see. Someone mining in a succubus. I don't see a succubus on the ship list here. Oh no, I do see a succubus. Who is that? Vampire Nico. I don't know. Maybe they might not be mining. They might be like. Yeah, they're not mining. I think they're just hanging around checking for. That's a neat looking ship.
Succubus is the combat ship guarding us right now.
That is a neat looking thing.
He's just another player that's hanging out, flying Overwatch essentially. Oh, this moon mining ledger thing is sweet. Let's see here. Brian,
You.
you have mined, according to this, since it last updated itself, the equivalent of, well, this needs to update again.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm looking up a succubus on Unuit. This looks like a really impressive ship. I want one now.
God, this is awesome.
Okay, I'm definitely trading up for a succubus here. This looks amazing. Amazing.
But long story short, I can see who's mined everything and like the quantities of it.
That's amazing.
So far, well, this guy has mined a shit ton of stuff.
So this is really impressive. I did a collaborative Kerbal Space Program series with some people like 3 years ago, and people are still finding me from that. Like holy shit! And I was terrible. I'm terrible at Kerbal Space Program. So terrible at it. But people are still finding us from that, which is great. How many chat windows do you have going right now?
Hold on. All right, so I was just texting my wife because she's out getting some groceries. Let's see. I've got our corp chat on over here on this character, so I can keep an eye on the corp chat. I've got 2 group chats with these groups of guys. I've got 2 other characters. I'm making sure I jettison their stuff in time. But yeah.
Jeez, no wonder you're. How do you keep track of all that? But you've been playing for a while, so this kind of operation's probably old hat for you at this point.
You know what I need to do? I really just need to get like a GoPro and mount it on my head and just do like a first person of me, just like this is what Hunter is doing right now, and just like live stream like what I'm looking at all times, you know?
That would probably be an interesting. That would probably be a very interesting stream. Should totally.
I will take an updated photo right now and post it for everybody to see. It'll be in the Discords.
What is Jack talking about in the stream chat? I wouldn't do that for
I'm not
Eve.
even looking.
First he asks, "Is that from the names on the jet cans? Because someone about to suck you." And then he's like, "I wouldn't do that for Eve. You will get stream sniped." Does that mean someone's gonna find us?
We're streaming right now, Jack. Like this is live.
I'm not sure what he's talking. What are you? I'm not sure.
He's thinking that we'll get stream sniped. In other words, someone will see the stream, then they'll come out here and try and mess with us. Blah 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 blah. It's not that big a deal. Like we got enough people here that we could all bounce into like combat ships and take on whoever comes out here. Besides, it's high sec. The most they can do is just try and grief us, blow up a can. And as soon as they blow up a can, we can nab them without getting like consequences of conquest. So it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Jack is our resident market guy, but he's also a resident like paranoid Eve player. I've been playing this game off and on for the last 10 years. It's Eve, man. Things happen. Like Marky Dragon is like the most well-known streamer like for this game. You know, he's good. Like there's plenty of people who stream this game. Like it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, space is dangerous, okay?
No, for real. This is Eve. Like that's all you have to say.
Shit is gonna happen at some point if you play Eve. Oh no, we've dropped some frames. Oh no, that's still not bad. Only a little bit. Oh, Jack was referring to you GoProing. Like you could get stream sniped with the GoPro.
Stream snipe.
I've never heard of that before, but
like how would I get stream sniped?
I don't know.
With a GoPro?
I guess if you're a bit,
what does that mean?
I don't know. I guess if you're a bigger streamer, maybe someone might do that. But
Are you talking about like I could potentially get swatted?
yeah,
They're not going to see where I live because of my fucking GoPro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I'm guessing what he means is what you said earlier with like someone could see your streaming and find you and
Yeah, but like you're streaming right now, like
yeah. Jack says, "I'm not paranoid. They are out to get us."
shh, don't say that. They'll hear you.
Who? The Illuminati?
I'm receiving new intel. Shh.
Oh my god. This is such good coffee. You're right about this brimful Sylvite. This is a decent amount of money.
Yes, yes. And with the help of a few of the other people here, we've made a lot of money. So far in this second pool, we've got another 37.5 million here.
Dear Lord.
And let me see. And like another 70 million. So we're about over 100 million now in ore.
Whew. Damn. Hi, Clone.
And that's not including the other like 6 million that I got in my other 3 ships that I haven't pulled in yet.
Hi, Clone Farmer over on YouTube. Yes, this is part of a former moon chunk. The moon chunk, there was a big old hunk of moon that this refinery station was pulling in over here. And
you blew it up, didn't you?
At the beginning of our stream, Hunter blew it up. So now we've got oodles and oodles.
If you go back to the beginning of the stream, there's actually, you can see it about maybe 5 minutes in or so at the beginning of the stream. You'll see the the big laser blow it up.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. Do you do any of that planetary industry stuff?
PI? Oh yeah.
That's probably, is that like a whole nother game almost? That like sounds really impressive. How do you even do that? Let's see, is there a thing? Industry. Money's jobs. Okay. You'll have to show me how to do that at some point. Yeah, Clone Farmer. I hadn't played in about 6 or 7 years until recently. And this is gonna be repetitive.
Kernite.
What?
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 There's a can here with Kernite.
How? Wait, what's Kernite? I don't see that on the list of on the list of asteroids at all. That are within 200
I know,
kilometers.
that's why I'm laughing. Like, who dropped a can of Kernite?
Clone Farmer, this is going to be repetitive for some of you who have already watched this, but Clone Farmer, they recently added with the last big expansion this thing called the Agency, which is a local individually generated to-do list of things to do around you. That's pretty much entirely PvE. And that is what I need. That is what I want. And when I saw they added this, I'm like...
Stop bouncing off me. Sorry.
That's okay. Clone Farmer, when I saw that they added this, that's what got me back into the game. And plus you can play for free. To an extent. Yeah, alpha clones actually can do quite a bit. Which is pretty great. But, yeah, this agency thing just blows my mind. I wish more games had stuff like this. Like, can you imagine if Elite had something like this? Like, how great would that be? Elite needs something like this. Really badly. Oh, I am gonna... Oh, I'm about full. I'm gonna jettison.
Go ahead.
Actually, I am full. I'm going to jettison. 4 million ISK just from that. That's really great. Wait, jettison. There we go. Come on. There it is. Okay. Back to work, mining lasers.
Back to work.
But yeah, I've been really impressed with just the sheer amount of stuff there is to do in this game. I know, Harry. It's impressive, right?
God. Wow.
What?
Just another 53.8 million ISK in my inventory.
How much can the Orca hold?
Like a lot. It has an ore hold of 180,000 M3.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Holy garbage. Is the Orca like the premier industry ship?
Premiere? I don't know about Premiere. I mean, it's second to the Rorqual, which can only be used in low sec and null because it's a capital ship. It's the industry capital ship. So this is like just sub below that. So this is like the industry command ship.
Oh, okay.
And like the Rorqual being a capital ship can also like Battlestar Galactica jump to like other systems. It doesn't have to use Stargates.
Oh, wow. Will on YouTube says he used to mine in a mammoth. I don't even know what a mammoth is. I gotta tell you, this Eve University wiki has just been a godsend for me.
Yeah, well, when you've got people who've been playing for this long, it kind of becomes handy.
Oh, it's so handy. I've been saving all these fittings I want to train up for in the fitting tool, and then, like, right now I'm training for an Algos destroyer, which looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, it's going to be the that cloaking frigate that I can't remember the name of. Asteros?
Oh, the Astero.
Yeah, Astero. Thank you. Hey. Come here, buddy.
Jesus Christ. Another... Wow, we are up to 64.9 million ISK in this run.
Get off the... There we go. Okay.
As you would say, Brian, holy
Holy
garbage.
garbage. Well, I'm trying to curse less, and so that's been a good word to replace a lot of other words with. So if I wanted to tell a friend which system we're in, could I, like, just grab the Amada here and drag it to the chat window?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
I'm gonna sick my mining drones on this thing.
I don't know how you can help mine, Harry, but you can definitely sit here and keep me company. He is watching the screen intently. I wonder if he wants to swat at something. Okay.
Got my mining drones out. Got my mining drones out.
There's a lot of ships around. Oh my god, yeah. All these drones should just mine this one asteroid here. Look at that. All the lasers. Yeah, Jack, I got my big tuxedo on my lap here. He is just purring up a storm. Hi, yeah, I'm talking about you. Hello. I don't know if you can hear him on the mic, but he's kind of got a quiet purr that's like a dove, which is kind of funny. Because he's, what, 11? You're going to be 11 next month. Oh my god. You're going to be, no, 2 months from now, you're going to be 11. It's amazing.
69.2 million ISK.
In total, or just from one run, or?
In the hole right here, right now.
Oh, geez.
Alright. I've got to go dump this.
Okay. I'm nowhere near ejecting yet, so jettisoning yet, so I'm only at 41%, so I'm just watching all these drones and shit go at this one asteroid. Oh, Jim's here. That's a big cargo hold, Will. Now in Jump Gate, when you orbited an asteroid as you mined it, you get a little bonus, but I doubt that's the same here.
Where'd you see Jim?
He just said he's about to log on. He just said he's logging on in the
Where?
EVE Online text chat room.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who Spanglin is? He's in the
he's in the voice chat up there. He's probably trying to fly with it.
Should we invite him in?
You can ask him if he wants.
Yeah, Clone Farmer, it's, again, you can play for free right now. Oh, thanks, Harry. Ah, such a heavy cat. Even when he jumps out of my lap, it's like, ooh. It's a big, heavy fur ball. Yeah, Clone Farmer, you can play for free. You can be an alpha clone. And play for free. And even as an alpha, there's a lot you can do. You can do missions and stuff. And there is a ton. That's one thing I love about this game. There's a ton of stuff to do. Which is what you want in a game like this. Just a ton of stuff to do. You know? Oh, damn. Congratulations on the car, Will. What did you buy? Oh no, we've dropped some frames. I'm saying the router back. It's clearly garbage. Damn it. A Nissan Micra? What the hell is a Nissan? I've never heard of it. Is that a new thing? I've never heard of a Nissan Wow. That's a slick little thing. It kind of looks like a Honda Fit a little bit. Honestly. It looks like it's trying to be a Honda Fit. Server mute. What? Is Spanglin muted? Like when I dragged him in here, do I have to unmute him?
You have to unmute him, yes.
Oh, okay. Hello, Spanglin.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for joining us today. Are you in the mining hub with us?
He is now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm actually moving him under the PvP element.
Oh, okay.
The PvE element because he's in a thorax. Unless you're going to mine in a thorax, which would be funny.
Nah, I'm not set up to mine.
Well, you're more than welcome to deal with the rats that show up every now and again.
Yeah, Blood Raiders don't like it when we mine. They're like, fuck you guys.
Oh my god. So Will got a small car for 100-kilometer a day commute. Jesus fuck. How many miles? How many miles is that? It's a 62-mile commute. Fuck. That's an awful commute, man. Okay.
Wow, I jumped my stuff off. I come back to get another like 11 million in ore.
Phew.
This is the most like ore I've like money ore I've ever mined ever. Or
That's
like
that's
hauled and
amazing.
looted. But my corp is definitely gonna get a payout from this, and I'm gonna dish a little over to the guys for helping out.
Nice. Oh. Oh, the ship you mentioned earlier, the big industrial one, that's a Rorqual, right? Is
Yes.
that apparently the Gamers with Jobs folks are building one.
Yeah, I'm planning on building one too once I get the blueprint for it. But blueprints are expensive. I
You're
spent
right.
all of my monies on a fucking buying the blueprint for a Thanatos and all of the parts to build said Thanatos, and then the facility to build the Thanatos in, plus the it's just like nuts.
Jeez.
So I'll have a Thanatos, but I probably won't have the fittings for it because it's just how that works sometimes.
Right.
But the stuff that's going to yield us the most ISK out of this is the Brimful Sylvite. So if anybody's mining for us, mine that because it'll give us the most we need.
I just jettisoned some more.
I see that.
So Will has
Just tractor beam it up over here.
so this has to be tough. Will has a 60-mile commute because there's no jobs in the little town he lives in, so he has to drive to the city. But the city is 4 times what they're paying for their house in that small town. That's got to be tough. Like, do you want the commute or do you want the house? You know, that's shit. And that's not a tough. That's not an easy choice. I might take the house too, because I'm sure having a house is nice. Not that I've ever had one, or maybe never will. Fucking Los Angeles, but. There's so much chatting going on. It's really great. Is Jim in the game? Oh, wait.
Yeah, he's out here in Harbinger. You can take a look at the ship he's in.
Oh, yeah. Look at. Whoa, what is that thing? Is that a
Battle cruiser.
damn? How did you trade up to a battle cruiser already?
He's had an account for a little while that he decided to alpha. Or, I mean, Omega.
Oh man. A lot of requirements. It's a pretty impressive looking ship though. I guess if I decide to Omega my old character, I probably could have flown one of these things, but I'm still glad I didn't. It was easier to start from scratch. Look how many turrets this thing has. Holy garbage. Well, welcome to the party, Jim. Is he in chat yet? No. Okay. Jack is asking, what else should we buy besides Brimful Sylvite? Sylvite.
For now, just that, because the ISK that it'll yield is really nice. I mean, I know some of this other stuff will yield better like other minerals that are good, but like the scintillating hermorphite will yield tritanium, isogen, noxium, and zydrine. The qubit bistot will do megasite, which megasite's good. So if you guys want to mine more bistot, we could get more bistot for the megasite, and it also gives us pyrite and zydrine.
Yeah, there's only 2 more Brimful
And then-
Sylvite asteroids, it looks like.
Someone just bumped the shit out of me. And then the Brimful Sylvite will give us titanium, pyrite, mexilin, and evaporate deposits.
Oh. That's so much to keep track of. Chevany, what's the highest class of ship I have? Probably a cruiser. I'm still a relatively new capsuleer here. I only have 2.4 million skill points. So, yeah, that's it, really.
Oh, Jim was the one who bumped me.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been slowly chomping down on this rock, and it's gonna be going here in a little while. But man, alive! Oop, oop, oop! More blood raiders.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
Now we die.
Have you ever seen Amazon Women on the Moon?
No.
Okay.
Can't say that I have.
Okay, it was made in the late 80s, and it's a parody of like late night television with like bad movies and stupid commercials. And one of the bad movies is Video Pirates. And it's like an actual swashbuckling pirates, and they rob this ship full of VHS tapes and stuff and Laserdisc. And so at one point they pop in a VHS tape, and the FBI warning comes up, and the guy and the main character is like, "Oh, I'm so scared." It's the funniest fucking thing. It's really a stupid, funny movie that is worth watching. But that's one thing that's always stuck with me is I'm so scared.
Yeah, see this qubit bistot that's like right next to my worker right here. That's a good one that someone could be mining if they wanted to.
I'm still apparently mining the. Why am I moving?
Someone probably bumped you by accident.
Okay.
It happens. It's a thing. It's a feature.
So how can you tell how much this asteroid has left? Is it the survey scanner?
Survey scanner, yeah.
Right.
So I get boost to survey scanners too. So there's about 2,000 in quantity left. The volume's about 23,000 M3. There's another one that's not too far from here, but I think someone else is messing around with it. There's some regular Sylvite that's around here, but it's like all around us actually. But I think the Qubit Bistot might be our next best bet, and there's some that's like all right here.
Here we go.
Oh, Jim's here.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Jim.
So when did the moon rock show up?
About an hour and 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, we've been streaming for about
About an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah, and blowing up the rock was pretty much the first thing we did.
Oh, that's cool. So you have to manually do that. It's not like
Well, if you don't do it within the first 3 hours, it'll do it by itself.
okay.
And so the moon rock was actually ready at 10, but I waited until noon just to go ahead and manually do it.
Okay, well that's cool.
Thought you knew. I would have said something if you didn't.
Well, you can go
Or if
back
I
and
thought
play.
you had.
Well, I was asleep, so
Oh wow, nice.
but yeah, I parked my my one guy with the bestower down at Amar because I needed to get some ventures up here. So I will do that. Anybody need anything while I'm down here?
Nope.
I'm good, thank you.
Our corp wallet is getting padded. Oh, I also made some changes to the corporation stuff. Brian, this won't affect you since you're a director, but for those in the corp, you now have corp hangar access in some of our facilities. There's a free hangar where like we can just dump stuff that anybody can take if we don't want it. Then there's a mineral hangar to dump mins in. You can't take minerals back out, but you can dump minerals into it. And then just a few other hangars and some corp wallet division and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah, being in a corporation is really the intended way to play this game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an MMO to like the MMO.
Yeah.
Like you can play by yourself, sure, but like the whole game is just very player driven, player run.
Right.
I mean, as you can see, we wouldn't be able to mine what we were able to mine without all these other people.
Right.
And then on top of that, we're getting tax payoffs from the people that are helping us to mine it because, I'm letting them take some of this ore at a cost. And what's cool is there's this fucking mining ledger thing that shows me because, it's a gentleman's handshake agreement more or less.
Right.
So I can pull up this ledger and be like, well, I see you guys mined this much worth of shit, and you only paid me, like, according to this, 3% of that cost. So where's the other 7%?
Where do you see that ledger? Like, can I see it too, or is it just a
You actually can. If you go up to the E at the top left there and go down to business, under business, there's a thing that says mining ledger.
Business. I see. Oh my god.
Business.
Numbers. Is this working? That's my favorite thing in that movie, by the way. Is that one business numbers? Is this working? Yes. Yay! Kills me every. The Lego movie.
The Lego movie. Well, considering Lesha and I had a Lego-themed wedding, we also are quite fond of that movie.
Oh, so good. The Lego Batman movie was also good, but not as good. But it was good, but it wasn't as good. Wow, this is amazing. So, that's my personal ledger. Let's look at the corporation moon mining ledger. Holy garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty detailed, isn't it?
Oh my god.
And it gets updated every so often, too. There's, like, a time for it. So, like, Veloxy, you have mined 7 million in just the Brimful Sylvite by yourself.
Wow.
You've mined nearly another million in the qubit Bistot. And then you can see how much like Tank is mined there. I've clearly mined a lot. About 38 million worth alone by myself.
Jeez.
Jack's mined quite a bit.
This is really impressive.
My alts are doing pretty good here.
The personal mining ledger is also very neat. It's got fucking graphs and shit.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
So
Spreadsheet
whenever
Simulator 2017.
Right?
whenever you install cargo bay extenders, does it also extend the ore bay or no?
Maybe? I don't
I guess
know.
I'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But when your ore bay gets full, the nice thing you can do, Jim, is just jettison it, and then I'll scoop it up so you can still keep mining. This way your mining ledgers never shut off if you time it right. God, this rock still has a lot. It's gotta be done here in a minute. Like, it has to be.
I don't know, man. I just jettisoned some more, and
oh, it's close to being done. It's almost done.
Oh yeah, it's only last time I looked, it had 16,000. Now it's only got 5,000. So yeah, it's gonna be done soon.
Yeah, you just jettison what you got, and then my Oracle will tractor beam it, Jim.
Okay.
It's pretty handy, actually. Oh boy.
Damn, we got like another almost 60 million in this hole now. Hundreds of millions of ISK.
Very nice.
I would like to thank the fleet that helped.
Wow. The software in this router can tell me how many packets I've been sending and how many unprioritized packets I've been sending.
Didn't you say that like something's broken, they're coming out to fix it?
Well, no. When I called Spectrum yesterday to ask them to put the router into the modem into bridge mode, I was reminded that I should asking them to look at my blade and whatnot. So they did a test and they found out that there were being dropped packets between the router.
Your blade is what, like in their switch?
I'm
like
not
in your premises, right?
But they are apparently going to come into my premises and do a line test as well. Okay. But yeah, so they're sending someone out today. So they did find drop packets when they did the test. So yeah, that's exciting. Hopefully that'll get fixed and I won't be dropping many more frames. I've barely dropped any frames. Oh, it's gone. Oh no.
Pop goes the asteroid.
So Sylvite next? Or so...
No. We're going to go to this qubit Bistot up here.
The 49, the one that's 49 clicks away?
No, it's right above me. Hold on a second. I'm going to get my guy on it.
Just tell me who to follow.
Follow Tank.
Tank. Where's Tank? Oh, there's Tank. Keep it range. Boom.
So I have a computer question.
Sure.
Okay, so if a packet hits a pocket on a socket on a port, and the bus is interrupted as a very last resort, and the address of the memory makes your floppy disk abort, then the socket packet pocket has an error to report. If your cursor finds a menu item followed by a dash, and the double-clicking icon puts your window in the trash, and your data is corrupted because the index doesn't hash, then your simulation's hopeless and your system's going to crash. If the label on the cable on the table at your house says the network is connected to the button on your mouse, but the packets want to tunnel to another protocol, and that's repeatedly rejected by the printer down the hall, so your screen is all distorted by the side effects of GAUS, and your icons on the window are wavy as a souse, then you may as well reboot and go out with a bang, because sure as shit, that sucker's going to hang. This is from nothing. To read Dr. Seuss's Computer Diagnostics. I was trying to recall what the heck it was, because I remember there was something about sockets and ports in a poem, and there it was.
Oh, Clone Farmer logged in, and it's apparently most of his ships are Omega level. Poops.
Spectrum caused me to have to quit playing Overwatch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's that joint venture between whatever it is here in Birmingham, Time Warner Cable. And I kept disconnecting all the time.
Oh, no.
I ran a trace route, and it was dropping on one specific server somewhere out in Colorado. Well, it was a Time Warner Cable server, so they wouldn't help me because I don't have a Time Warner Cable account. And whoever is in Birmingham here couldn't help me because it was a Time Warner Cable server.
Isn't Spectrum Time
do you
Warner?
see the thing that I've locked onto there, Brian, that you can start mining there?
Is it this Qubit?
Everything else is on it right now.
It's the Qubit Bistrid asteroid?
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry to interrupt. Carry on.
No, that was it.
I thought Spectrum was Time Warner. I thought they're... Oh, fuck, sorry. No, I thought Spectrum and Time Warner were the same thing now. Aren't they?
They are, but they joined with some other ISP here in Birmingham. They're still technically two different companies, but they're sharing the same infrastructure.
Oh, Jesus. That's... Oh, I'm sorry, man. I mean, I feel pretty lucky. So far, I've had pretty decent connection for the most part, except for some dropped frames every now and again, mostly on Tuesdays. But hopefully we'll be able to get that fixed. Because I stream so much, you know. Well, not as much
God,
as...
I'm going to have to go and dump this load again.
That full already?
Really damn close.
It's usually the first thing I do when I get up.
See what you did there.
So Will's trying to load the game, but he's only getting intro audio and not video. That's weird. This thing can run on a toaster.
Yeah, I've actually got one of these accounts running on another computer, and I have essentially TeamViewered into that computer, and I've got all the game settings turned like completely down as low as possible.
Right.
And then the other one is running off of my laptop, and so I've also got it's a gaming laptop, but I also have its settings turned down.
Right. Where's that other?
To kind of keep it simple.
Where's that other computer that you're team viewing into?
It's here in my office. I've got 6 computers in my office.
God damn.
I could, if I wanted to, just like I was tempted to use remote desktop, but that's worse than TeamViewer.
You could, if you wanted to, get the power company to call you and tell you to shut some of that shit off because you're browning out the neighbors.
Oh my God, Automad would never survive in your neighborhood.
What?
Automan was a really bad science fiction show from the 80s where this guy created a computer-generated superhero that ran on electricity. But because he ran on electricity, he can only do his superheroing at night when less people were using their electricity. As soon as it started becoming the morning and stuff, he would start fading and flickering, and he'd have to go away because more people were using electricity.
It was vulnerable to air conditioning.
It was so stupid. So stupid. But, when you're 9 or 10, you're like, this is amazing. But it's so dumb. So, yeah, with you having 6 computers, you probably would have not lasted long in your neighborhood.
Jim, do you want that other guy in the fleet?
What other guy?
Mowers or well?
I have no opinion. What is he?
He's your alt. You want your
Yes, I do. He's going to be coming back in a second. He's the primary miner.
I don't care who the fuck that guy is. Whatever.
That guy. He's just a clone.
Jim, are you dual boxing?
Yes.
I
got my laptop on my desk because I can't run an alpha and an omega on the same machine.
Oh.
So, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to build the ship on one machine because that's the guy with the skills, and I want to filter for the skills and make sure he can do it. And then the other guy is actually buying the shit on the market on the other machine. So that's why I'm kind of distracted.
Are you using the fitting?
What can I get away with to buy an omega here? Well, I use the Eve fitting tool to get the basic fitting, but I have to actually buy it out of the market, and it's easiest to buy it from the market on the fitting thing.
Yeah,
you can just see it easier.
Oh god, I love the fitting tool. Not only can you buy stuff easily, but you can also see, I don't have the skills for this. I love that you can just filter that like in a glance.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, with an alpha character, the best thing that you can do is drop $10 on Plex, and then you buy the alpha skill boost things, because I got this guy up to like most of the skills that I would want are maxed out now, and I haven't run out of Plex yet. So it's worth that $10 injection right at the beginning, because you do the ones that are cheap, right, and you can have those done in a week, and then the other ones are like, this will be done in 2 days. Unless I alpha inject it, and then I can whip about 4 things that take 2 days. So every time I cash an alpha, I jump like a week ahead.
Wow.
And I'm fine with that.
Orca's on his way back.
Awesome. So many lasers.
Yeah, say something if rats pop in, because I've got the thing up, but it's not.
Well, there's a couple of you out here, by the way, that are doing rat stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff.
Clone Farmer is asking if we've ever tried EveMon. It lets you build fittings outside of the game.
EveMon doesn't really let you do fittings outside the game, but you can do like skill planners. And it lets you track your character like stuff. So it's kind of nice if you have like multiple accounts, you can put all your character stuff into it.
Right.
But if you have like Eve Droid, you can do the same thing with Eve Droid. But if you want to do like out of game fittings, use Pyfa, Pyfa. That's a really good tool. And then also Eve Droid, I also believe, has a built-in fitting tool as well.
Does it?
I believe so.
I'm gonna look because I've got it right here.
So it's kind of like a fun way to play around with stuff when you're like away from a computer and you're
my god
at the DMV and you're like, maybe I want to like see if I can't figure out a new fitting that'll be fun.
There's an app that lets you manage your skill queue crap on your phone too, isn't there?
There is not.
No, that's unfortunate.
There's no way to manage your skill queue and change skills outside of being in the game.
Which is fair. I can't blame them for that.
There's been rumors and people are like, oh, yeah, you can. And I was like, since when?
Didn't it used to be that you could, and then they took that away or something? Okay. I remember checking my queue on my phone back in the day, but yeah, maybe it was just like, when do I need to log in?
Oh my god, Eve Droid does have fittings, and you can copy import from the clipboard. Oh wow. Wow. Let me see how that works. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can copy one of these from my phone. Let's see. Copy. Oh my god, it worked. Wow, God, it worked. And it tells you right in the app what's if you have the skills. If you have the skills for for all the different things. Or not. Oh my gosh, and it gives you all the skills and all the boosters and implants and drones and stats. Wow,
Bullshit, huh?
that's amazing. Oh geez. Oh geez, okay. So let's put the 2 ships I'm training for in here. Algos. There it is. Wow, that's amazing. There it is. Algos Solo. That is really freaking incredible. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Wow, that's damn. Wow. Yeah, this is really amazing. Wow. Yeah, Eve Droid, you guys. Holy crap. My god. Is Python a tool or a website?
Programming.
It's a tool.
Okay. Look it up.
Well, Python, yeah, but PyFit is the tool that's written in Python.
Oh. EYFA. EYFA. Oh, I see. I thought fitting assistant. Oh, wow. Oh, we got a bad guy in here.
Yeah, there's a few. They're making quick work of it. Which reminds me, I need to add some of you guys to my watch list.
So BW Trekkie is on his way. He said a little while back, he was like, how many chips out? 39? Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, there's 19 people in fleet right now. We're all kind of just chilling and
Yeah.
mining, shooting the shit. Grab a beer, kick your legs back. We're having a good old time.
I think Will is creating a character. He needs to remember which empires for which bonuses. I just did Galente. They seem to have the neatest ships. Oh, damn. I am almost full. Let me do jettison. You can adjust so much at one time. Interesting. So many lasers.
My lasers. Yeah, so this Bisod is not yielding as much in price, but the ores it produces are really sought after.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of interesting.
And that's what you refine them?
Yeah, I'll either refine it or I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's kind of interesting how, at least as I'm watching my venture, like the mining lasers cycle between these different turrets on the left or right sides. It's like it's not always coming out of the same.
Correct. Okay, I will be right back. Going to grab a beverage.
Kadoki.
It's cool how we have like two groups here. There's like another group up in that section of the cluster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, scroll out a little bit. There's like guys way over there.
Oh, crap, yeah. What are these guys doing?
That's like one guy and his 3 alts. He's also mining a shit ton of stuff.
Oh, I see it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. I think it looks like they're mining this, this Sulvite asteroid right here. Excuse me.
I think we just lost one of our guys. So,
Wait, what happened?
no, like we lost one of the people, the PVE guys that shoot the rats.
Oh.
So we'll just have to make sure Spanglin and Alien Pickle see it.
Got it.
And that we should be fine.
How many drones do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've got 5 mining drones on this rock, and my other guy's got
Oh.
4 mining drones on the rock. But I could bring them in and put out my hobs. The hobs will make quick work of those guys.
Right.
I've got my 5 hobs out.
Nice. There it is.
Yeah, Trekkies. Like, I'm halfway there.
Those 39
Yeah,
jumps.
the official live stream will be over before too long, but
Yeah.
we'll still be out here doing stuff though.
The mining shall continue into the wee hours.
Yes.
Probably.
There's a lot of rocks here, man.
Dude, this is like a shit ton of ISK. Like a lot of this stuff will be easily used for production. I was telling Brian earlier, Jim. You don't know this. This is some news, but we're gonna be putting up another structure soon for capital ship construction.
Really?
And I have the blueprint and all of the components to build a Galente carrier.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
yeah, I've got the building and like the components for the building to build the Galente carrier.
So why the Galente one as opposed to the other races? What's special on them?
Hold on a second. Because that's what my character's like skilled out to. You know, I've been a Galente character.
Yeah, I just didn't know if like the Galente was like, you know, more suitable to whatever you wanted to do with it.
Well, the Galente Thanatos is actually pretty sweet.
So do the different carriers have like wildly different abilities, or they're generally the same?
Well, that's a good question. So, give me... Oh, shit, dude. This is the multitasking nightmare. Hold on.
Well, if you don't know it
I'll
off the top of your head, I don't. It's not worth digging.
Well, hold on. I'm managing 4 accounts. Hold on.
Wow, the Thanatos looks really neat. Holy crap.
So bad.
Excuse me. Okay. This Thanatos looks really neat. Take me forever to learn to skill up to it, but I'm definitely saving that for later.
Someone keeps dropping their cargo like right next to my ship.
Jesus. So many lasers. Yeah, I was wondering about that, Jack. Like, I was flying my Thorax the other day, and like the model had more turrets on it than actual fitted turrets, which was a little weird, I thought.
So, Jim, to answer your question, for example, like the Amar carrier versus the Galente carrier, the Amar carrier has like bonuses to its ship for like armor resists and some support fighter like neutralization optimal range. As for like the Galente one has like 5% bonus to fighter damage, 2.5% bonus to fighter hit points, 5% bonus to support fighter warp disruption range. So like whereas one is skilled with some like armor resist, like the Galente one, as Galente are, they use drones and fighters a lot. And of course, their roll bonus as a carrier, their roll bonuses are very similar across the board, but like their race abilities vary greatly. So then, like you get the Nidhogger for the Minmatar. It also has fighter damage, but it gets bonuses to fighter velocity instead.
Oh, wow.
So there's a little bit for you.
Oh.
Nidhogger? I barely knew her.
Zing.
Can I just jettison some more ore?
So the orca just sitting here gives everybody the mining bonuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not just sitting here. It actually has charges, and it produces those blue bubbles.
Oh.
Yeah, which look like...
So
It used to be different. It used to be bonuses based on fleet composition. So, like, if you had the fleet skills, I'd put myself, like, let's say, in the fleet boss position where I am as fleet commander, and if I had the skills high enough, anybody underneath me would get bonuses just for me being anywhere in space. So I could go and sit, like, at a POS, for example, or, like, at a station. And as long as I'm out in space and you're out in space, we get bonuses just by being in space. And it doesn't even matter if we're, like, in, like, within the same proximity. As long as you're in that system in space somewhere, you got bonuses. But it doesn't do that anymore. Now it's based on range, and you have to be within proximity to get the bonuses. And they act as like a charge. It's actually like a weapon, like disruption charge, more or less. Interesting, huh?
Yeah. So does it consume those whenever it uses them?
Yeah, so it's like ammo. You have to buy the charges. I buy like 2,000 at a
is it
time
a
for
script
each,
or
and then
something?
it puts like 300 in each gun, and then it just launches them. Now you could really like focus on them and cycle them because they fire faster than the timer goes down. So you notice like the little blue timer above your guy, that goes away slower than the next time this is going to actually shoot. So if you wanted to save your charges, you have to like stay focused on that and cycle them. But for like fucking ease of mind, I'm just letting this thing shoot as often as it shoots.
Yeah.
But like you can save charges that way by not having it shoot. Does any of that make sense?
Yeah. So I have some like weapon disruption things, and they have scripts on them.
Yep.
But it only seems to like have one script as ammo, and it doesn't seem to burn them up.
because that's not ammo. It's actually a script, and they're interchangeable. So like at any point in time, you can pull. It's like crystals or whatever. You know, like the
Right, they
T1
don't
crystals.
burn
Like,
up. They just
you just pull one out and put another one in, depending on the use case or need.
yeah.
And then sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you put two of those things on there and put one script in one and one script in the other. I think my wife's home. I'll be right back.
I don't know what that means, Jack. Sorry. Form and bursts. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hunter will probably know what that means once he gets back, but I don't know what that means. Oh, boost from the Orca. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my god. Right. I didn't know they had a name, but that's neat. Thanks for hanging, Shavani. I hope to see you in game.
All right, I'm back, but only for a minute.
You gotta go soon? Because we could wrap up. We could start wrapping up. Oh, this qubit bistot has a ton of ore in it. I'm gonna mine this forever.
Yep, and there's another one like right below.
Oh yeah.
Jack's been mining that one.
So I'm looking at this planet in planet mode, and it's like I can build stuff. You would think by now, since this planetary stuff has been in the game so long, like there have been, like every planet would have stuff on it, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Well, you can also set it not to see everybody else.
Oh, that's true. It's a nice effect though. Like if you zoom in on the planet, you can see lightning storms and stuff.
Depends on the planet.
Right.
There's also like plasma planets, there's lava planets, gas planets, barren planets, temperate planets.
What was the name of the first-person shooter that they used to have connected to this?
Dust 514. Yeah, that was the other thing too. So like Dust was connected to this in terms of you could like hire mercenaries to go to someone else's like planet and try and destroy their stuff. But of course they put that shit on the PlayStation 3 and yeah, about that. Let's talk.
Only the PS3.
Yeah, it's like let's put something where none of our population is and see what happens.
Like I get them wanting to try and like branch out, but it's just like either put that on the PC or put it on the 360 because at the time with the 360
yeah, why not just
it was the system that was the first person shooter system, not the PS3.
I mean,
I thought it was a cool idea, and I remember reading that EVE Online players could go and bombard planets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, like if there were mercenaries on the ground in a game, then they could call in for orbital strikes from like other people.
Wow.
But again, just poor choices on CCP's part.
Yeah, it's kind of got me worried about Valkyrie a bit.
Well, Valkyrie is an independent like thing. Like it doesn't tie to this game at all. Like it's its own thing.
Which might be a good thing for it, really.
Yes.
It might help it survive.
But rumor has it, CCP is working on a new first-person shooter that is going to be for the PC. That is set this way. It's going to be on the PC though, so that's at least
okay. All right. Sure. Like, if they release a first-person shooter, Hunter, would you play it?
if it was on the PC, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know.
All right, I gotta go dump this ore.
Okay. Come back soon. I'm almost full. I'm congested today.
I looked up the list of planet types. It's like you get your Terran planets, gas planets, rocky planets, Cajun planets, barbecue planets, planet gumbo, planet stir fry, deep fried planets, pineapple shaped planets, planet kebab, potato planets,
I saw that.
planet
That's
burger, soup sandwich.
That is pretty great. Hey, Trekkie's here.
So, Hunter, why did you put the orca up?
I had to dock it, dude, because the ore hold was full.
Oh. So how is it getting the ore from us? Does it just snatch it out of us, or do we have to drop it in crates and then you pick it up, or what?
Drop it in crates and then I tractor it up.
Okay.
But I'm coming right back.
If you jump to where my guy is, I'm right where you were.
So, Trekkie made it after 39 jumps. Apparently he says he wants to cloak right in the middle of us. Or uncloak. Decloak, uncloak, whatever. Why does it say the station is vulnerable?
Because it is.
Why did you forget to pay the shield bill?
No. So they also made changes to how the structures work recently. So
Right.
anybody can shoot at anyone else's structure.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter who or why or what. You can just do it now. As where before, you had to wait until there were vulnerable timers, in which case it went to like a vulnerable state and then you could attack it. But once you attack it and take it all the shields like all the way down, it goes into an invulnerable like reinforcement phase, in which the party that was attacked gets to choose when the next attack is going to be.
Oh. Excuse me. I can't even search for you yet, Will. I guess you're too new. Oh, hey, Zach. We're in Imata. IMATA. Oh, no. I'm full. Oh, no.
Just jettison. I'll take it.
Right. I didn't even notice. Okay. Alright. Back to work mining lasers.
So what do you have to pay to actually fire the extraction thing on the moon?
Nothing.
So you could just like hammer it right now?
Yeah, I'm actually. Someone just reminded me, hey, you might want to like get the next cycle going. I was like, oh, good idea. So I'm getting ready. To
Oh, is that what they're talking about? I wasn't sure what that. I wasn't sure what that was regarding. But that makes sense.
So you just go in there and hit a button or what?
I gotta set up the process. I'm kind of nervous though because there's this neutral here. Pandemic horde.
Oh yeah, watch out for them. They're mind gank, I guess.
I don't see anybody here.
Roland Wesset.
Oh. Wrecked. Funny.
Yeah, they were talking to some of them last night, and it was like they were in our channels, and one guy was like, "Hey, I'm not really comfortable with you guys being in our channels because whatever, because they are like a PvP group."
Wait,
But-
what happened?
They were in some of the channels that are in the pipe here, and so then they said something about, "Well, we'll just voluntarily leave the channels and whatever, no hostility or." So it's just like, I don't know if there's a lot of trust on them or not. Their thing seems to be, I like read the bio on the group, and it's like they attack like the landowner guilds, people that control.
Oh, fucking Trekkie, you're Pandemic Horde, you bastard. That's Trekkie. That's Roland. He's cool.
Son of a bitch. Fuck.
Oh, so it took me saying that to make you realize what.
No, he just said it. You bastard. You son of a.
Okay.
Son of a gun. Nice sunglasses.
But anyway, yeah, I read one of the guy's bios, and it was basically like kill the landlords, the people that extract like payment from people just to be able to exist in their space. That seems to be their motto is junking people that try to rent area in the game.
First, now he's targeting me.
That's a neat looking thing. What is this thing? This manticore here. Oh, it's a stealth bomber. Oh, wow. It looks really sleek.
Yeah, so who has a stealth bomber out here in a mining op?
Roland West.
He's part of the community.
Okay.
Just hanging
I'm
out.
just saying, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill some rats with a smart bomb. Oh, sorry, guys.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
He's not gonna. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna cause any.
Although he does have me locked up right now, questioning this.
Oh, I see. I see. He's at least orbiting you.
So maybe I should come out in my Harvey and lock him up. Just be like, all right, it's going around.
We do not need a dick measuring contest. Thank you. Oh, he just cloaked. Son of a gun. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a stealth bomber, which is fascinating. I still have, like 30 days of training to do before I can get that cloaking frigate I want.
So what can you do with a stealth bomber like PvE? Is it worth anything?
Watch this. Watch the reactor. The refinery. Watch the refinery.
Is it gonna fart?
Oh, jeez. Whoa. It's shooting at the moon. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit.
Apparently.
Oh, my gosh. It's still doing it.
Okay, well, I just undocked. I just see like an explosion on the moon. I don't see like a beam or anything.
Because it shot a gun at it essentially. Now
Yeah.
they're ready to tractor beam it, and there goes the tractor beam. Or it's going to shoot again, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
That's cool looking.
Look at that. Wow, I love that ripple effect on the planet. Look at that. Whoa. So is a stealth bomber mostly for PvP?
Technically, yes.
Oh. Technically.
Well, I just don't understand why you would have it out here.
He's just showing off. He's just hanging out and showing off.
They make your friends nervous.
Yeah, why not? Oh, he decloaked. So I can kind of see the little chunker moon, on the moon. So the base is going to tractor that up now?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, I see it.
People in chat are like, glass that bitch. That was Spanglin too. That's funny.
Oh, Hunter, how can I invite someone to the fleet, or do you have to do it?
Hold on. Technically, you cannot because you're not in a position.
Okay.
I can invite people.
So, Zach just put his name in the Eve chat if you'd like to send him a fleet invite. Twigleted?
Alright, well, we got another moon extraction for next month.
Ah!
So it takes, what, a week to get up here?
That depends on what you set it at. I did 10 days.
Wow.
Oh, so you can dial it, right? Like, what's the fastest you can get it?
Probably in a couple of days, but you don't get as much rich ore out of it.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Interesting.
Twingleted, whatever, who's that?
That's Zach in the chat. He's a friend of mine from Gamers with Jobs.
He's in a rifter?
Apparently. Which apparently is a great frigate, from what I'm told.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It certainly looks neat. I like the look of it. Whew. So yeah, the slower you bring up the chunk, the more valuable the chunk will end up being.
Well, it's not necessarily like slower, but it's because there's more in the chunk to bring up.
Oh.
So you set it at the time that you shoot, right? It's like it changes the shot that you fire, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, this Qubit Bistro thing's almost done. And the other one nearby doesn't have much left either. Oh. Never mind. There it goes.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the one that's right here next to it.
Yep. Already on it. Yeah, that was really neat. Big, long tractor beam. Almost looks like a spotlight. It's a shame you can't see the chunk coming off in planet mode. Oh well. Oh wait, that's not a planet, that's a moon. What am I doing? Oh, so you can't view moons in planet mode? Oh, we got some rats coming in.
No. But I could get in my interceptor later and fly all the way out there and you can see it. Like, that's actually really far away, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Oh, those bastards blew up one of my drones.
What? Yay! Go big bada boom.
Oh, that rock's gone.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh. What's next on the hit parade? Sylvite?
You getting, like, worn out?
No. We're gonna wrap up soon. The stream at least.
There's some Cubit Bistot over here.
Who should I follow?
Don't know yet. I'm trying to make the determination.
All right. You can right-click on the chunk and look at it. Really?
Actually, yeah, you can if you can get it.
Look at it. Oh, geez, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's really cool. That is really, really cool. I love how it's surrounded by all these little rocks and other detritus. It's a nice effect. Like, it's not just the one big chunk, it's all these little tiny bits. That is really cool.
Follow Theris.
Okie dokie.
Jack's on the next rock that we're going to.
Okie dokie. Is your ship's name Beer Run? Jack, I kind of hovered my mouse over the chunk, and a thing came up, and I said, look at. I don't see the chunk now, though. I think someone's ship is in the way. But, yeah, you hover over the... Or you can hover over a ship that's right underneath the chunk. What the what? How did you do that? Oh. But yeah, that was really neat. Alright, where are we going? Oh.
Should be mining the next one now.
Which one is that?
This cube bistot over here.
Oh, I see it. Ah, got it. Approaching. Excuse me.
We are approaching, Captain.
God, this thing is slow. Okay. Wow, are all those mining drones just hovering over the thing? Warmth. There it is.
Yeah, those are all mining drones.
Jeez. Are they all yours?
8 of them are.
8. Oh my god.
Well, 4 for one ship, 4 from another ship.
It's still a lot.
It's nothing.
And when they fill up, do they come back to your ship, or do they dump it? Like, how do mining drones work?
Yeah, they're like drones. They mine it and then they bring it back and then mine it again.
Clone Farmer says sometimes it's quicker to bookmark the next asteroid and then warp out and back in. Where do you warp out to?
It can be. You can just like warp to another station.
Oh.
Warp to the sun.
Is there any way to just warp to somewhere randomly, like point a direction and go, or do you actually have to align to something?
You have to align to something.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you can cut your warp part way, right? Can you do that? Like get in the middle somewhere and drop out, and then bookmark it, and then use that as your like.
No, you can't drop
special-
out.
Oh, I thought you could.
You have to bookmark it while you're, and then you can warp
Oh,
back
you bookmark it while you're flying. Gotcha.
And then you go
Oh,
back to it.
how do you bookmark while you're flying? Just
You open up the people and places thing on the left, and then when you're in the middle of warp, you have to say add location, and then just hit add.
oh,
And
oh,
it
that's
doesn't
how.
add it as soon as you hit add location. It brings up another window, and then when you hit OK on that next window, that's when it adds it.
Oh, that's how that works. I didn't know you could bookmark while on warp, because I remember you could set like the middle of nowhere locations in a system so you can scan, hopefully safely. But I forgot how to do it, so that's handy to know. Oh, I am almost full here.
It's much easier just to get a ship with cloak.
I'm a few weeks away from that though, training wise. So, but I love scanning for things. So knowing that I can set, random spots as bookmarks will be very handy for my little imicus. All right, jettisoning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You make a bookmark between two bookmarks, and then you have a final bookmark. That's how I remember doing it, at least. And then you have this like crazy random spot in the middle of nowhere.
You should make at least 3 of them if you're planning on scanning like that, because you do have to jump around. They will probe you.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Good thing is, though, is they can't probe you after you've cloaked.
Yeah, but it's going to be a while before I can cloak. So I got to take what advantage I can get. Blarb. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an operation this large. So Jack is saying you
Trust me, they can be bigger.
So Jack is saying you use the solar system map to make save spots? Like, how do you do that? Clone Farmer saying I should check out a busy ice field because they can get crazy busy.
Oh yeah, ice fields are. You would be amazed. You're gonna see like 100 people mining.
How do you find one of those? I'd love to see that. Is there a way to find an ice field?
Yeah, it used to be. I remember going to like some map tool and it told me where the ice fields were.
Yeah, you can do that. There's actually a couple not too far from here, but be careful because some of these ice fields, even though they're in high sec, are claimed by corporations that'll like war deck your ass if you touch it.
I was just gonna take like a Imicus and look. I wasn't gonna like mine anything.
I'm just letting you know.
Right.
Okay. I will be right back. AFK for a second.
So I guess you can look up asteroid fields, asteroid belts. God, this map is huge. Okay. Ice Citadel. Huh. Interesting. Excuse me. I'll have to look that up at some point. That looks like a fun thing just to watch. Let's see. Excuse me. Doltan? What's Doltan? Oh. Oh, wow, Eve maps. Oh, that looks neat. Save that. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm looking at this Doltan thing you brought up, Clone Farmer, and I'm trying to find...
Yeah, I'm AFK for a minute.
Okay. Fleet plans. Oh, I see. Ice Belt. Oh. Okay.
I'm back.
I'm looking at this site called Doltan that Clone Farmer just recommended to see if I can find an ice belt. Ah. I see. Excuse me. Well, this is kind of handy. So, ice belt is in Haras. Ah, yes.
Box of rocks. Is that you, Jim?
What? Box
Jim, did
of
you drop
rocks.
this box of rocks?
How could you do that? How do you drop a named cargo container?
You can just rename it.
Oh.
But since he's like sitting right on top of me, I figure that's him.
Let's see.
Oh, look at him and his little procurer and his little venture over here. So tiny.
Haras. There it is. Let's take a look at it. Asteroid belt. Asteroid belt. I don't see an ice field. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Okay, how about this one?
Yeah, someone just pointed out there's 19 people in the fleet and there's 22 people in local.
Huh. What system is this? Okay. TNNAKN.
You guys getting these occasional like little credit bonuses too for the
Tiny bit,
rats that
yeah.
popped?
Tiny bit, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so I see some systems clone farmer in this Doltan thing that Dotlan, excuse me, that do claim to have ice fields, but they're not on the map. So I guess I'd have to go there and see if they're there. I don't know. ERKN. KINEN. There it is. Oh my gosh. Lots of asteroid belts. So if there's an ice belt in the system, does it just show up on the...
Yeah, you like right click out in local, and you can see like asteroid belts, planets, Stargate station structures, and then you'll see one called ice belts.
Oh.
Or maybe ice belts might be under asteroid belts, but I think it's just its own thing. It's been so long since I've done ice mining, to be honest with you.
Right. I would just like to see one. That sounds fun.
Ice is crucial, and we're gonna get an ice op going at some point because there's I got some intel on some ice belts that are close to us that we can go after.
Oh. Clone farmers saying they get mined out really fast, and you need to know when they spawn.
Can.
Like, how do you know when they
definitely
spawn? How do you like know when they're gonna spawn?
You gotta keep your eye on them.
Right. Oh. He's also saying they might show up as sites instead of celestial objects. Oh. And you see sites on the probe scanner here. Alright, this is going to be my last load. Then I'm going to call it a day. I need to take a break. I might be back on later after the internet guy gets here.
Bro, do you even Eve?
Casual, bro. Totally cash. Toad's cash.
Alright. Who's gonna kill those things?
What
After
things?
thorax.
Oh.
Get on it.
Oh no!
Kill them motherfuckers.
We got bad guys coming.
And then the Rifter leaves. Great.
Ooh. Oh, one just got killed. Oh, they're both down.
Pop goes the rat.
Good job, guys. Who did that?
No problem.
Thank you.
The last group caught me off guard because I was orbiting that that asteroid and then it disappeared, so I just started floating away in space. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, as the ratter, you can get that loot if you want it.
So what happened? What's the difference between having a drone return to the drone bay or scooping it?
If you scoop it, you're scooping it into your cargo hold. If you have it returned to the drone bay, it goes to your drone bay.
Oh, why would you, why?
You want it to go back to your drone bay, not scoop into the cargo.
Right, but why would
Now,
you?
you'd scoop it into a cargo hold if it like your drone bay was already full.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you'd do that. Because I keep seeing that when I use drones. I'm like, what does that mean? Warble. Alright. Almost full.
Fleet's getting ready to go down in size a little bit.
Yeah, I'm about to log my own self. 3 hours of streaming is kind of exhausting. I don't know. Some people do this for hours a day. I don't know how. Like, maybe they don't have jobs, and that's how they do it. That must be it. Because I couldn't do this.
Bro, do you even leave?
Alright, I am full up. Gonna jettison and then dock.
SpeedX wants to know what your fit is there, Spangle. Maybe you can link it in Fleet chat for him.
Oh, it's gonna take forever. Hang on. I'm just gonna head back to Coma.
You can dock here at that refinery if you want.
Yeah, but all my stuff is in Coma. I'm gonna want to do some scanning and shit, so I'm just gonna.
But you can dock your ship in here and then go back to Koma. Yeah, because it's your mining ship. You can leave it with the mining stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll just do that. It's gonna take forever.
It also would be faster if you just warp to something else and then warp back to the station.
Oh, really? All right, I'm just gonna do that then. Warp to yes. That's a good idea because it's like 120 clicks. Oh, darn. How do you clear a route? Like I set up a route and I don't want to do it now.
Right click on the destination, say remove waypoint.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So let's see, where's our base? Oh, I see it. The Bureau of Ore Refining 1. Yeah, that's us. Okay, I'm gonna dock. Wow, that was a lot quicker to warp out and back in. That's a lot quicker, actually. Wow. It kind of seems silly to do it that way, but...
Another group already.
I love the warping sound.
Yeah, the warp effect really doesn't get old. All right. Okay, folks, we're going to call it a day for this stream. I want to thank you for watching. This is what a mining op looks like with about 20 people. It's pretty great, actually. Nice, kind of relaxed. You can chat. You can learn about the game as we talk. It was pretty great. So just a couple programming notes before we wrap up. Our next EVE Online meetup will be March 25th. So a month from today, excuse me, will be the next EVE meetup. Tuesday on the podcast, EVE is going to come up because we're going to spend the entire time playing and bitching about Elite Dangerous. And EVE has shown us a lot about what Elite gets wrong. And then on Thursday, for the LAN party, we have decided to return to Guns of Icarus Alliance. When it came out, we played it for like 10 hot minutes, and then we just haven't gone back to it. So they just did a big update, and so we're gonna go back and check it out. And I want to thank our Patreon subscribers as always for helping us out. You can support Space Game Junkie for as little as $1 a month to help cover the cost of hosting and all this other stuff we do. So thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.
For
Bye-bye.
just $1 a month, you could feed a space worker.
I'll get a picture of myself with flies crawling on my face. I'm sorry.
And a big wooden spoon.
Big ones covered in porridge. Okay, bye everybody.